Guys, welcome back to Life in Rennebu Valley, episode 3. And like you can see, that this episode started kind of, we're kind of in a pickle, I would say. So I was, in my wisdom, I decided to load up this trailer, the dumper I use for construction company, and bring some manure because I have a field number 9 here, which I have to fertilize. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that previously. So there is a certain, if you look at some, like this is a field 9. So I decided to do it actually, I guess, the game or people on YouTube or whatever you want to call them, these, living room farmers, they say that you have to, I don't know, fertilize it later on. I don't know. It's like maybe one of the last steps before you sow it, I guess, or whatever. But I decided to actually do something else. I decided to do it a Balkan way, my way. Pretty much my understanding of how, I was never a farmer. I did some gardening and stuff, but my understanding is that what you do is before the winter comes, so let's say in October or something, you're gonna put lime on the ground every once in a while. You're gonna fertilize it, then you're gonna plow it, because what you want to do, you want to turn the ground around. So you want all that manure that you spread to go down deep, in like 20-30 centimeters, depending on how deep your plow is, and get down in the ground. So your where the roots gonna be, that's where the roots, the plant is gonna suck most of the juices from. I mean, it's a wrong thing to say that about the manure, but that's pretty much what it is. So I figured I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna lime it, and then I'm gonna fertilize it with manure. Then I'm gonna plow it. Then I'm gonna fertilize it most likely again one more time if I'm willing to do that, and then I'm gonna do the cultivation and then seeding and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna now also lime it and fertilize it now, and then plow it and leave it over the winter, and then early in the spring, then throw some other manure. Maybe I should do it even earlier, because manure, the people I met throughout my life who actually were farmers. I have a friend in Croatia who's he has a lot of olive trees and a lot of tangerines, whatever. I mean, he's a farmer. He has a house next to the sea, but they don't do renting. They don't do any of that stuff. They don't bother with tourism. They just do agriculture. And I would consider him one of the most knowledgeable people I ever met. He just loves that kind of stuff. And he told me, you have to, when you put manure or any, especially kind of a manure, it takes time to kind of, you can't just plant right after it. It's going to burn all the seed and everything else, because the manure has this acid in it. So, and I was like, okay, so I guess I can, but let me do this first thing. So anyways, going back to our pickle, like you can see here, our man, it's flipped on a side. I've loaded up with 38,000 liters of manure. Cost me about 1,500 euros, something like that. I was coming back from the cow farm where you can buy manure and slurry, and I took this turn a little faster than I was planning to. Now I tipped. So I figured for this episode, you guys can watch me struggle to get this thing back on a road. So what I was thinking, I just wanted to kind of go in a corner over there and then drop the manure, and then use this front loader to actually get it to load it up in this. I brought the Rakovica here, and I bought this trailer. It was on sale, so I bought it, and it's great. I love it. I mean, it's not the best manure spreader out there, but it's definitely a decent one for beginning. So what I'm planning to do is now to try to overturn this truck with a front loader. Hopefully that will work. This excavator here is broken. It's like engine is gone, so we cannot use that. If this doesn't work, I have two options. Either I have a semi truck. There's a semi truck company. They're actually semi truck at a bus company that they're next to the dealer. Or I'm gonna have to rent a crane. There's two type of cranes. I mean, there's actually 3 or 4 cranes in the store. I'm gonna have to just lease one. So what I'm gonna try to do, and this will not gonna work because this thing, whoa, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to lift this with well, yeah, dude, it's not gonna even hear it. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. What if I would try from the bottom? Let's see if that would maybe work. Maybe, can I? No, that's not gonna. The bottom is not gonna catch. That's the problem. Let me try to go back and then put this tool all the way to the ground and maybe tip it a little forwards so he actually kind of digs underneath, and then try to see. Oh, go. Just don't flip on the other side. And oh my, this was actually you know what, guys, this is not planned. This was I just gonna have to fix this manure leak I have. Oh, okay, my tool. There we go. My driving skills. Anyways, yeah, I'm still getting. But one good thing is I managed to map, I think, the cranes and front loaders this time. Good. So hopefully that's done. So now the cranes and front loaders and excavators gonna work like a tendon. So pretty much what it is right now. I was thinking this is gonna take a lot longer to get this truck back on the road, but things thankfully it wasn't that bad. This front loader is a lifesaver. I didn't have to go all the way to the shop and then rent a crane and then I mean the tow truck. But then I was thinking to myself, how would I use it? I mean, if this is a real life, and then you can, you know, do something with these trees or whatever, you know. But anyway, with that tow truck has a crane on it. It's like an American style big truck, tow truck for trucks, you know, for heavy equipment. But I'm not sure if that crane has a lifting capacity, because it's 38,000 liters of manure, plus the truck itself. I mean, what it can be, 40 tons probably, if not even more, you know, the truck and the trailer. So I don't think that would, that definitely I would have to rent one of the 3 cranes, and most likely would be the 2 bigger ones. I hope it wouldn't be that monster Liber, whatever that model is. Because that thing is humongous, and it comes in like 6 parts. You have to transport all of them with the trailer and stuff like that. I mean, that thing, I never even used it yet in a game. I am definitely planning to do that. Okay, this is not turning for some reason. I just like this trailer. You see, like it doesn't look. It just does not want to turn. It's not that. No wonder I flipped. You know. And then when it starts turning, it's very hard to correct it. You have to like really go slow with this. You can't just you can't go fast. With this truck does not have a very good turning radius, to, you know, at all. So let's see if I can even dump this here. Can I dump this here? Unload here. Yes, left, right, and then 4. And then we're gonna dump that manure. And then we're gonna use the. I think these 38,000 might be enough to fill up, to finish this field. Who knows? We will see. We will see how that's gonna work. But if I have to bring a little bit more, I will bring a little more. You know, it's not a big deal. You know, it's another trailer. It's only 1,500. You know, 1,500 euros. So it's really even if you. I just realized even if you have animals, which I'm planning to have on a farm, you know, if you create all this, you're not gonna really save them. I mean, I'll see how much this all my fields that I have fertilizing them is gonna cost, and then I will see. I mean, it's definitely, I mean, it's a byproduct, so why not? You know, might as well, if you have animals, to have a manure tank or manure pickup. But is it this? Where's this not? Is this even? How much did they grab? Like what did they grab? Like 5 pounds or 2 kilos or whatever? I mean, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Give it to me, 100%. You. And then that's 8,000 liters. I accidentally actually bought this fork, front loader tool, you know, manure fork or whatever it's called. I wasn't really planning to do that. It was on the sale again, sale market, And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I can put it on my little tractor, you know, like on my little front loader attachment I have on one of my EMT tractors, or Massey Ferguson. And then when I came to the shop, I was like, I realized how big this thing is. I was like, oh my god, this is a front loader tool for like okay, I don't want to dump this. So let's go forward. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, all right. I just have to dump it. And there's gonna be like a couple of trailers on this thing, huh? There's not gonna be one for sure. So yeah, let's do this. Let's load up this trailer, and then I think that would be enough for today in terms of the guy working, because I've been like in a quarry mining and trying to. I mean, this mess that I made with a excavator. I pretty much dug myself into the trap there, and that's another pickle. So I have to flatten this thing and make this really pretty, kind of not pretty, it doesn't have to be pretty, just to be functional, this access road to where the excavator actually digs the dirt, the rocks, and then so I can get out. So my plan is I'm using this big I think it's Kobelco the front loader to actually transport the dirt, the rocks. But I figure what I'm gonna do is that most likely I'm gonna use that Kamaz truck that I have. How much manure this thing takes? Is it even yet close to be full, or what's the dealio, huh? I mean, let me just see. No, it's 88%, so I can grab another scoop. And then, so it's gonna be about 2.5 scoops of this. But yeah, so what else? Oh yeah, I'm using that big Kobelco, but I figure maybe it would be better if I make an extra, because that Kobelco is huge. It's even bigger than this Volvo. So you know what? Like it's not easy to work, and to be honest, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that we have, I have that Kobelco, but maybe I should sell it. And let me see. Maybe I should sell it. Take the money. I don't know what's the worth. Whatever it's that I can get for it. But I figure, you know what? Let me do one more scoop. And come on. Yeah, just sell it, and then just to have this Volvo is the only. Oh my God! No! Don't be dumping! Don't be dumping! Just use this as a only, like an excavator. What I have, or front loader. I'm sorry, and then I can use that excavator that I have. I think that's a Caterpillar or whatever it is. Just to get some money, which I can use for other stuff. The other equipment and whatever. Because right now I don't really. Once I get this road there straight, it's in the quarry right now. But I'm not gonna most likely use it that much. I better stick on one machine. And let's see if this got dumped. Yep, it will. All right, that's it. That's full. I'm gonna back up. And we're gonna leave this here, and let's see. So now we should be full. You know what? Instead of, because it's still kind of a very light outside, I think we should do one more run of this fertilizer. Fertilize this field at least as much as as we can, and then it's gonna be 2 to open it, and then left trigger 3 to start this machine. We're gonna hit our cruise control, and then we're just gonna finish this one trailer, and then we're gonna continue the rest of it in the morning. Cruise control. Yeah, so that was the deal, to sell that Kobelco, get that money, because I can get probably, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe 80,000 for it. That's not a bad money, which can be used for a lot of other things. I think I kind of missed some spots there, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna have to do this again Okay, so this is not really, I mean, I'm going to spend a lot of manure just doubling up on spots, but let me get some straightaway or whatever. So yeah, that's, oh, yeah, big news for the construction company. Actually, the municipality of Rennebu Valley decided to award the construction company a project. It's going to be a first major project to construct a gas station somewhere between the vehicle shop and the Western Bridge, which is all the way on the other side of the opposite side of the map where we are right now. The only stipulation is that that cannot be done on any agricultural land. So I cannot buy a field and then just you know what I mean, just use a flat ground on a field and select this big gas station. It has to be built on a meadow, like on outside, on like a public, public land, I guess you can call it, or whatever. So we're gonna have to, after a couple of days now, do these important jobs. If you like at least fertilize this field and maybe plow it, or maybe before we plow it, we're gonna take a little recon drive down the road past the vehicle shop and see where would be a suitable location for that gas station, and then that's it's going to be lovely once we get that gas station construction started, because that's going to bring quite a bit of money in our budget. That's an average. It's about we're going to get 250,000 euros to build that gas station. Plus the cost, so 250,000 for labor and everything else, plus the materials, and the markup price on the sown materials is going to be 15%. So pretty much, let's say we need a piece of machinery or something which will be used for, or some kind of let's say a generator, which will set. There is a generator to set behind the gas station to have auxiliary power. That we can buy it, let's say it costs 5,000 euros, 15% of the additional cost. So 250,000 is just for kind of for labor and all this other stuff, using our machinery, the fuel, everything else. So all the other stuff, extra stuff, will be additional costs. So yeah, that's a great thing. I'm looking forward to start that. It's 8 month long period that we have to build it, so it would be done now it's almost October. It would be done about somewhere in May. It has to be done by May. That's 8 months, I believe. October, November, December, in May. Any month that we finish prior to that will give us an extra bonus of 25,000 euros if we finish prior to the set deadline. So that's going to be great. I mean, if we can finish it, let's say a month ahead, that's still 25,000. That's going to give us some extra, money to buy equipment and whatever we need to do. But of course, the project has to be completed, of course, and that's going to be a big, along with the other stuff that we have to do. Okay, so we're going to take a nap. We're going to get up at, 5 o'clock, I think, would be good enough to get up and start actually doing these things. So I mean, I still have to do all the fields, the plowing. Once I'm done with plowing, then I have to do some forestry, because I run out of wood in the middle of the winter, and at least I spend a day or two on forestry. Go up in the mountains. There's some already pre-cut logs which I cut before when I was building that open range cow pasture, and let's move a little forwards and lift this, and then a little forwards, and then dump it forward, and then so that's going to be about a half. Yeah, correct. That's a half, and then let's go grab this rest of it. Let's see how much. To be honest, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna need, even to fill this one trailer, I'm gonna need to bring another from the. Oh my God, this is not gonna. It's a little tricky with this, even with such a heavy heavy front loader, and it's still kind of like struggling a little bit. No. All right, whatever, 86%. Let's I'll scoop that up later. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, how this is gonna work. We're gonna see how this this plowing field. Oh, but I'm so happy that the truck didn't, because if he would, all the stuff of getting truck kind of overturned, it would take a couple of days. I would suspect, you know, by the time you get you go try with the tow vehicle, that probably would not work. I can see it right away. Then we would have to go rent a crane. Then, you know, figure out how the crane works. If does it work like a regular crane or it doesn't. So you have to like figure out the menu, the controls, and everything else. And it's not gonna. It would not be easy at all. It would not be easy. But luckily this Volvo was strong enough to actually get the job done. And that's it. Yeah. Let's try to pick this up. Rest of this manure. Come on, give me a little bit of break. Let's see if this is gonna pick up. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna go pick up this one. All right. Now we're gonna dump this in a trailer, and then what we're gonna do is that I would think we should take it to one more run, regardless of how much we have in a full trailer. And then once we dump this manure, then we're gonna go to the manure farm and buy more. So, whoa, no, dumping it. Oh my God, what I was doing, yeah, I was too far. All right. Just creating instead of paying attention to what I'm doing, I'm just creating an extra work for myself. Yeah, this is a 70%, so it's not okay, whatever. I'm just gonna move a little to the side like this, jump out. Let's go to our Volvo, big Volvo. How did I dump this tool so much? Anyways, yeah, let's try doing this again. Episode 2. Episode 2. I don't know why it doesn't wanna lift this up. It should pick this up, huh? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's see if it might do it later. I mean, I hope I'm not gonna get stuck with that pile of manure there in the middle of my construction company. That would not be cool. Okay, so let's pay attention now and just go a little forwards. Go a little forwards. And then dump. Lift up. Back up a little bit. Think we're done? I think we're done. Yeah, we are done. So, yeah, let's try to pick up that pile there, see if that's gonna go away before we do anything else. Because I mean, okay, it's visually not. Oh, dude, it's not going away. Why is it not doing it? So it's like it doesn't have the. Let me try to flatten it. Oh no! That's not what I wanted. I don't want to dump. Nope. No. I think I'm stuck with a piece of manure. With that pile of manure there. Yeah, I guess stuff happens. We'll see what later on what we can do about it. You know, I'm just not gonna spend too much time because there's so much stuff to do. Time is of an essence, so we're just gonna keep on chugging along and doing our thing, because we need to get work done. There's so much stuff to do. I mean, it's not even funny. This is gonna become okay. So let's turn on the lights. Where did we stop? right up here somewhere, correct? And okay, I get it. So we stopped over here. I missed a few spots here and there, but it's nothing bad. You know, that's like not gonna really. I don't think it's gonna affect really too much the quality of fertilization of this field, especially if I would do it twice. I mean, that would be a beautiful thing for this field. Okay, go. Yeah, that would be definitely, I mean, something great. I hope I can manage to do that. I mean, it's gonna be a little time. I'm missing quite a bit. A little bit of a time crunch with all the stuff that needs to get done, but you know, it is what it is. I guess that's how life on a farm actually is. You know. But yeah, I want to apologize to anybody who watched or tried to watch first and second episode. I hope you you stuck in with me, and you kind of gave me another chance. I watched it myself yesterday or today, and I was like, and then I realized that it just did not sound good because like my game noise was too loud, and you know, microphone, like when I was running the combine and stuff, you couldn't hear me at all what I was saying. So that was like, you know, it's just more annoying than anything. You know, just better not talking anything than you know, just kind of in the distance you hear something, but you cannot figure out what the hell is it. So I do apologize about that. Like I said, I'm still learning this whole recording process and OBS microphone setup and all this other stuff. Like I said, I never a streamer, or I never aspired to be one. You know, I just do this because I do play the game, so I figured I might as well, because I sometimes at work have a time to watch YouTube, and there's not much, you know, just in at a break or whatever. So, and I like watching to see what other people do, so I figured, you know what, why shouldn't I just watch myself play? Yeah, I know I did it, but why not? You know, it's better to you know, it's kind of more fun sometimes to watch myself, just to see what I did right or wrong, how I could have done it differently, and you know, for the next time. So I figured, why not? All the games that I play, and kind of I see the world my own way, and if, you know, why not put the content out there? If somebody likes it, watches it, entertain it, like it's entertainment, why not? You know, but like I said, I'm still learning, so bear with me. I hope the first two seasons weren't that, the first episode 1 and episode 2 weren't that terrible. But yeah, okay, I'm slowly running out of this fertilizer. Almost done with this batch. We're gonna go back to the farm, or actually to, what if I would do this? What if I would just leave this here? And then I would, since it's gonna be a daylight pretty much anyway, I'm gonna jump out of this thing and we're gonna run across the field. Let's see, what's the fertilization? It's 50%, but it's not bad, 50%, okay. You know, I mean, it can be better, but I mean, that's, I'm planning to do, it says grow type oat harvested, but the crop type. It's not gonna be oat. I mean, once I plow it, it's gonna, you know, not gonna be oat anymore. So I definitely want to do, this whole field is going to be wheat. It's chicken feed, and it's all kinds of other stuff, you know, and again, it gives me straw, and so all that. Oh my God, look at that thing. I don't think I can do anything about it. Anyway, so what my plan is now, I have to figure out, I'm going to go buy manure, but we're not going to dump it here, and just because something doesn't happen again, like this pile. So we're gonna go, let me shut, this thing has a powerful light, so I'm gonna turn on the long beams. I'm gonna be an a-hole and turn on the long beams and just drive with it. But yeah, just dump it there on the field. And then even if it's something left, who cares? I mean, it's gonna get plowed over or whatever. Instead of doing it, I made a mistake of doing it in a construction company, but again, that's a mistake, you know, I learn from. But yeah, let's go get the manure and then keep doing it. There's so much machinery in a shop, like those cranes. Like I want to definitely learn how to, you know, to work those cranes. it would be amazing if I can, you know, once we get a chance to actually, who knows, we might need to use them for this construction project with the gas station, because we're gonna have to lay some pipes alongside one of the sides of that. Oops, cutting the curb there. Along the side of one of the, of the gas station for drainage. We won't be able to cover them. We would just lay those metal pipes or concrete pipes. We'll see what they have on offer into the ground, probably about 20 meters or so long. So for that, we most likely gonna have to use crane to actually set them in there properly. Okay, that was a good turn. This is a manure farm, and that's a little carpentry or a sawmill. And yeah, this is a really tight this farm. It's, you know, here it's cute, all of that, but it's just like not fun to come here with even with the tractor, let alone with this big trailer. But this might work fairly okay. Let me just zoom out a little bit, and then we're gonna up. Now we have to go back, not forwards, backwards. Boy, on different pedal. But yeah, there is so much machinery that definitely I'm so looking forward to use and try, and like there's like, you know, it's just a fun thing to do, and actually getting some satisfaction from actually making some money and getting some work done, and you know, it's kind of cool. Okay, so 2,500. I think manure just went up in price since I bought it last time, because I think last time I spent like 1,500. I'm not sure if this game has an active economics. If you guys watching this and you know, please let me know in the comments if the game has an active economy. I can't make this turn because this truck is just like not heavy enough, or whatever it is. The trailer is too overloaded. So yeah, if he has an active, let's say if you're buying a certain item in a game, like not item, but a certain, how would you say that, a certain crop or a certain culture or whatever you want to call it, then if the price will actually increase. Let's say if I'm constantly using a gas station, right now it's, let's say, €1 per liter. And then if I use a gas station for 10 days straight, just putting a bunch of fuel in the vehicles, will that increase the price to say, let's say €50? I'm not sure. That just occurred to me because I just saw that the price was different. Like you said, like you saw, I flipped over a truck trying to, when I was coming back from buying a manure. And I believe I paid only like about 18, 1700 or 1650 or something like that. So how all of a sudden it's 2,000? That something had to happen. But anyways, we need this manure. So this field is gonna cost a pretty penny, by the time it's done. Especially if you fertilize it twice. I'm gonna need at least, I would say, another 2 to 3 more trailers of this manure. I said maybe altogether 3 trailers to finish the whole field. In one city, maybe less. Hopefully it's less, but that manure spreader is using that manure like it's going out of style or something. Let me just, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. I'm not gonna slow down. Yeah, really slow down. And then you're gonna drive. Oh, you know what? I could have done it. I could have made a right turn there before. I don't know why did I even go through here. It doesn't matter. Let's just get it done. So we're gonna dump. Okay, now I need to be careful of this because I can flip over like any second. Like center of gravity in this truck is fairly high. So we're just gonna go there in a corner and we're gonna dump it there. And then we're gonna run across and grab our we're just gonna dump it right here. If it's something left, then it's fine. We say, what did we say? We said unload here, left trigger, right trigger, 4. All right. left trigger, right trigger, 4. Alright, let me light up a cigarette while this is dumping. You have to just keep moving forward like a real dump truck, every little bit to kind of. Okay, it's dumping, so that's a good thing. And then maybe I could have brought that right away. Just go make another run and bring one more trailer, and then just to kind of have a pretty big pile. But you know what? I'm just gonna kind of alternate between the spreading and then delivering it. So I'm just gonna move a little forward. We're gonna leave the truck here, and we're gonna go grab that excavator, or no, not the excavator, but a front loader. I always kind of mix these two things, and then keep doing what we are doing. Yeah, okay, I hope it's not gonna rain today. I mean, it looks like kind of like weather is not the best, but okay, jump, good. That's a good jump. All right, let's go to over there. See how this works now. So I hope I'm not gonna get stuck with that manure, but I can see it's gonna happen. You know, it's that kind of it's just gonna stay there forever. It's gonna be like remind me of my level of intelligence at that moment. For actually, instead of dumping it here in the field where it needs to go, I'm dumping it there on gravel, and then I create myself a mess. But hey, I sometimes surprise myself with all right, we're gonna move this tool forwards a little bit, and we're gonna scoop up some of this stuff. Okay, 100%, good enough. Let's go back up. Do I need to move the tractor, or I can just drive across? Yeah, it's not very far. You know what I didn't do? I didn't close the thing. Let me just close that. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with anything. No, I don't want to freaking move, dude. I want to. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, if that has anything to do with anything, if closing it will or not closing it will affect it, like dump it or whatever. But I don't want to risk it, because it's like I just don't want to. Waste the time of going through all this picking up things and whatever. Let's move a little backwards, and then we're gonna tip this tool forwards. Okay, let's get uno más. Now we're gonna extend our camera a little bit. Not that maybe that much, but all right, you can go down. All right, let's load this up on the back of the tractor, the trailer. Yeah, but there's not that much left. Maybe 2 more trailers. What do you guys think? Or maybe even 1. Who knows? Maybe we kind of go. We can manage to do this without overspending too much money, which is going to leave us with some money for second fertilization. And then the field is going to be fully fertilized. So we should get, regardless of when I do it, we should get good. Is this kind of full, or what do you think? Okay, so we're gonna try one more scoop. Let's try one more scoop. Jesus Christ, this fills up quick, huh? I mean, this just fills up like it's going out of style. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I love the sound of Caterpillar. I mean, it just sounds amazing. It's, I mean, definitely they. That's one thing Americans definitely make. I love talking about cars, about machinery and stuff like that. And that, again, what I'm saying is, it's my personal opinion. The kid does not have. If you don't disagree, we can agree to disagree. That's just how the world works, and be respectful toward each other. But we all have a kind of right to our opinion, and regardless of what it is, as long as that opinion is not affecting, other people in any way, of, like it's not causing violence or anything like that. But going back to what I was saying is that I really do have a lot of respect for American engine manufacturers, even before, I mean, the General Electric locomotive engines. When it comes to heavy machinery, let me rephrase myself. Semi-trucks, heavy machinery, especially Caterpillar. I mean, amazing Cummins, Detroit Diesel, they're all good engines. Definitely, they can make a good engine. Car engines, that's you know what? Should I have done this? Move this excavator a little bit so I can. Car engines, like I said in a previous episode, I don't say American cars are bad, but they definitely, for some reason, they do not have, for example, I drive a Passat Volkswagen. Here, I live in Germany right now, and that Passat has almost 300,000 kilometers on it, and it rides it's just like smooth, no issues. It's diesel, it's like, and I saw those Passats at taxis in Prague and all over the places where I went to Eastern Europe and whatever. Million kilometers easy on a taxi. And you imagine that's a city driving every day. You stop and go, which is the worst for the engine. Highway driving, it's really not that bad for the vehicle. Okay, open and then start. But city driving. So that's why I'm saying American cars, when it comes to engines and stuff, do not have that longevity, I would say. Maybe that's because in America it's kind of more common for people to actually replace cars more often throughout lifetime. Americans can easily drive 10, 15, 20 cars since they get a driver license to the time they retire or, God forbid, die. But in Europe, that's not really the case. In Europe, you can buy the car and you keep it for quite a bit of time. You take care of it, but you keep it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, 20 years. Sometimes people drive for 15. That's if the car is taking care of you. Why would you replace it? But and I think that, and also because the cars last long, they don't cause you any issues. When the cars started causing you issues and costing more than the benefit you get from it, then you have to get rid of it. And that's pretty much the case. So, but yeah, I love the sounds of these big American engines. In general, engines just sound. The more powerful it is, the better it sounds. But I'm definitely amazed. It's like a carbureted American muscle cars, like 350 small block, big block. 425s, whatever it's, and then all the different sizes of the engines they had. Those things are like you just want to sit there and listen to that. Like every stroke of that cylinder, you can hear that. That's why Harley, I think, is very so popular with motorcycle riders and stuff like that. And any V engine in a motorcycle, but it's like Harley has the specific, like that. I would call that an American engine sound. It's just a pop, 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 pop. Constant. And for somebody who's enthusiastic in cars and love the mechanical stuff, which most of the guys do in one way or another, it's just, you can just sit there and just have a tea or coffee and listen this thing run. You don't even have to drive it. So yeah. Anyways, a lot of sounds of engines. They can definitely be fun. Unless it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and some idiot outside of your house is like, like throttling his engine. Then in that case is not that much fun. But okay, so how far? We kind of missed a few spots. It's like like a patchy, I would call it, yeah. But hey, you know what? it's not gonna hurt it, I think, too much, because this is only the first fertilization. So you know what, we're gonna stop here. Let's pick up the rest of this stuff, and then get our front loader here. But yeah, so far, I mean, this map, it's the longest I played. I really found kind of in this map what I was looking for. I I apologize, I go from subject to subject, but I'm just something to, I guess, talk about, entertain myself and you guys. This map, I really found everything I, kind of wanted in a map. It has this elevation change, this like a mountain roads for logging, because I want logging to be like the logging I saw when I was young, like a kid. Like I said, I grew up in a city. I was born in a city, but my dad is, he comes from like I said, Serbia, and whenever I went there to my grandparents and whatever, and then when, in September or in August and stuff, and they go grab the wood for the next winter, you go up in a mountain, and it's like these windy, kind of roads, and it's just like not, you have to be a skilled driver to drive it, usually they use those Zils, that's like a Russian military trucks, or they use GMC World War II American gasoline, it's a deuce and a halves, I believe. Yeah, I think they were called deuce and a halves. So they have quite a lot of them there. They are very popular actually in those areas, mountainous areas, because they hold wood. But of course, nothing beats Russian military trucks for that kind of work. Very extreme, terrains and stuff like that. Because, like I said, the width, the articulation of the wheels, the size of wheels, the articulation actually of axles, that all comes into play in the stability, and it's just toughness, overall toughness. Those trucks are just like, and I guess the gear ratio has to do something with it too, because Russians just, because of the expanses and the territory they have, and I guess how tough the terrain is, with the Rasputitsa and all this other stuff they have to make these machines like super kind of drivable in any kind of conditions and stuff like that. So that's why I think they're so good. Yeah, anyways, so I'm used to like I was talking about this map. I'm used to that. When I go to pick up, like if I'm gonna cut wood, I want to be there in the mountains. So you have to kind of struggle to drive this full truck of logs down this path, and without tipping it over. And actually, like when you get back, it's just satisfying to drive it back and to get these logs out of the mountain. And then also it has these lush valley, has a river, has the small town it didn't have. I kind of built that myself. That was the only thing lacking. The gas stations were not, it was just a tank, kind of pretty much like a fuel tank. So I decided to add a couple of these things myself, and make it as kind of interesting to play for my. But anyway, the map itself is beautiful enough that you don't have to add anything to it. You can just play it out of the box like this. Look at this. I'm talking about this map. It's just like amazing. You can go on the top of that mountain right up there, where there's no trees up there, tree line. Like you can drive a vehicle. There's no road to it. You can build yourself a road if you really want to take 20 years in this game, and 28 days a month, and build a road, up to it if you want to. You're using Terraform and all these other machines. But it's just amazing. Like you can build probably flatten the ground up on the top of that cliff up there, and then build a farm up there with a beautiful view. Yeah, there's probably no road to it either. Okay, now it's gonna save. Let's just check that very quick. Yeah. So this was my key bindings. That's what I was doing. I finally figured it out, because I just deleted a bunch of key bindings from my Thrustmaster joystick. And I deleted wherever I saw the Thrustmaster joystick. I just deleted it, left everything on steering wheel, D-pads, and the joystick on a steering wheel, and then also the little side panel for Logitech side panel. Left that, and then I just mapped the joystick for crane and front loader operation only. I apologize. Let's just see. So yeah, the map. So yeah, right now we are up here at the field 9, and we were talking about that up in those cliffs, which are probably most likely this right here. So there is road to it. So if you would flatten this ground very nice, you can build a beautiful farm up there. Yeah, of course, I mean, you would have to drive this dirt road every time you want to get back on it. It's like, I mean, I'm just saying, you can build a kind of like a hunting lodge up there, or whatever. And there's no hunting in a game, but you know, how far did we get? Oh, there's a pile there. Anyways, yeah, so we got to here. But it's definitely beautiful. I found it in this map, like this, like a sawmill and all this other stuff. I pre-placed that. You know, it's yeah, I know it's production chains. You should work up to it or whatever. You know, not that the sawmill is not a production chain. Sawmill is actually a sell point. But like I said, it's if I'm gonna just sit here and grind, you know, to let's say a carpentry mill of 250,000 or something like that. I mean, to make 250,000 in this game is not that easy. I mean, at least not for me for now. I don't know how it's gonna get later, but it's like and I'm not playing, instead of spending money on more equipment or more land or things like that, I'm just gonna be thinking about this. You know, I don't think I would ever achieve any of this stuff that I kind of, you know, pre-built to kind of make my game more interesting. And I have where to sell products, or, you know, the reason to go logging, so I can make these planks, so they can take these planks then to a carpentry shop which will make furniture, and then I gotta make a little bit of money off that furniture. Yes, you know, you can place it before or after, however you like to play. I just like to place it before, and then I can just focus on actually going logging and doing all this stuff, driving the machinery. Because it doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna just, it's like, it would take forever. I mean, start from scratch thing, sounds great, but you know, it's like I might try it once just to see how far I can get, and I believe it's going to be more rewarding as the time goes, and as you build more buildings and buy more equipment and build some of these productions. It's going to be probably maybe a little more rewarding, but it's definitely going to take a lot longer, and it's going to be a definite grind, you know, to get to that point. So, and I'm definitely right now not willing to do that. I just want to have fun, you know, play the game and learn the game. Actually, before I get into such a challenging situation, I have to learn, because I'm still learning about these machines, which one does what, how it does it. Like this is gonna be my first. This is gonna be my first, this year. How would you say that? Harvest, you know, plowing and I mean, plowing I did before, but this is gonna be a first year where I'm just gonna actually plant something and then try to. What am I doing? I'm gonna try to harvest and see how much yield I get from all the fields, and using my method instead of using, you know, not. Of course, I'm gonna follow. I'm not gonna seed and then plow, but it's like, you know, I'm gonna try to see if my method actually, how much it's gonna give, and then I know for next time, is it correct? Okay, great. If I'm happy with it, if I'm not, then I'm just gonna have to readjust it and do it differently. You know, try some other methods, and if that doesn't work, then I can just go to textbook. You know, what they tell you, you're gonna mulch, and then you're gonna like roll, and then you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do that. Okay, whatever. You know, I'll just do it. But let me try to. I wanna kind of sandbox this thing. Anyway, let's get back in this. Just pick up these couple of, like, that is that pile right there that I want to get rid of. Because I kind of dumped it on the side of the. Did I pick it up? I think I did. Yeah, it did. And then we have a couple of more piles over here. Let me just roll this forwards. And then uno más, yeah. Hopefully this one is gonna be able to pick up. Hope it's not gonna be the same thing, same issue we had. Oh no, he picked up like great, beautiful. Let's dump this in a trailer since we are already in this front loader. I don't know if this driving around on this field will affect. I mean, it shouldn't affect it. Actually, I'm just compacting the ground, which will be plowed anyway. So I mean, if I did something else to the field, then yeah, I would hurt it probably. But in this case, I don't see any reasons why would that be the case. Why is it not tipping? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a why is it getting on the ground? He's not filling the trailer. What is? Oh, you know why he's not filling the trailer? Because my smart brain did not close the trap. Nice. Okay, close it. All right, now get out. Now grab this thing and then dump it again. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. A wonderful world. Anyways, let's do this. One more, the second try or third try or whatever this is. Trying to get this pile. And if I'm not missing it, it would be even better, but did I grab it all? Nope, I didn't, of course. Did I grab it? Yeah, I did. So this thing, it's already 0.6 hours and it's already low on the maintenance. I mean, this thing is gonna cost me an arm and a leg to run this front loader. Because look at the maintenance on it. It's not really the greatest. Let's just see, we don't want to do the same mistake, so you're gonna go a little forwards. Whoa, that's a little too much forwards. Okay. And yes, beautiful. And then that was it, yeah? All right. Yeah, nice. So let's go grab another trailer of manure. Who knows, maybe that's gonna be the only one that we need, at least for this field. But, you know, yeah, I missed a couple of spots. I can see that here and there. It'll be fine. Next time I'll do a better job with driving this manure spreader. Schwarzmuller. Schmitz, no, that's not Schwarzmuller, it's Schmitz cargo ball. Yeah, these trailers, this trailer wasn't expensive either. I don't know, it was like, I think I picked it up also on sale, I believe, so is it? It's not giving me that option to check. But look at this truck has a 4 hours and the maintenance didn't even move. That Caterpillar is like, for some reason, it's like really maintenance heavy. I mean, that's gonna, you know, I'm just gonna run it. I mean, just for kind of realism purposes, I'm gonna run it as far as I can. Before when he breaks down, I'm just gonna tow it to a shop and then fix it then. Yeah, I know it's gonna cost more money, but why not? You know, it's kind of realistic. You don't just go and, yeah, you change the oil and do services like that, but you just don't run to, like, you know, fix things which don't need to be fixed until it freaking breaks. You know what I mean? Like a preventive maintenance is something else. You know, we're not talking about preventive maintenance. We're talking about actual, you know, unnecessary maintenance. You know, that like, oh, I'm gonna change a injection pump because you know, I've been using it for, you know, whatever, 1,000 kilometers. So I think, you know, I better change it now so it doesn't break down. No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, if you want to waste your money, go ahead. You know, more power to you. Okay, let me see if this is, what was it, 2,500 something the last time? Yeah, 2,507. Okay, price seems like to be the same. So no real big difference. Whoa, 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 this thing is gonna tip like right here in this farm. If that would happen, then I would really not be in a good condition, because how would I even get the crane in here and lift it and order that front loader? I need to go slow because this thing, Sorry about the squeaky noise. That's my steering wheel. It's actually it's squeaking for some reason. I need to like put some WD-40 or something on it. But yeah, I had a problem in episode 2 with like I said, with my mic, and this time I kind of adjusted my mic to be the kind of loudest, and then the engine noise to be a lot less. So that you might hear this. You might hear the squeaking of the steering wheel more than you would if the game is actually louder. I'm gonna bring up game up a little bit on my monitor, so actually, you know, you can guys catch the more noise of the game itself, the engine noise. Hopefully this is not gonna mute my voice this time. I hope this episode 3 is gonna be kind of like minus the things I talk about if they're interested or not. But other than that, you know, when it comes to visual and audio quality, that they'll, you know, it's gonna be decent and watchable. You know, and like I said, I want to do it for myself. So when I watch it, I kind of enjoy watching myself play the game. You know, and that's kind of the primary objective here. Okay, so we're gonna take this turn super slow. We're gonna turn on the blinker just so none of the AI professional drivers run into us. And then we're gonna make a quick of a UE. I'll flip a U-turn, and then we're just gonna dump it close there to the loader somewhere. Easy. I have to go do this easy because this is not. If I flip it again, then I would not be happy. Oh, look how it's tipping. You know, it's just tipping. You know, it's what did we say? It's a left trigger, right trigger 4, correct? And let's dump this. This is a good trailer. I like this trailer. All right, let's do this one more time. Front loader. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I bet this front loader is gonna be expensive. I mean, of course, it's an expensive piece of machinery, but it doesn't seem very tough though. We'll see how long they're gonna last. I mean, there's no way they're gonna finish even that construction of a gas station with it. There's no way. So maybe that Kobelco, what I was saying about selling it to make some money, maybe I should just keep that Kobelco just in case this cat goes out for a minute, you know, to have a backup. Whoa, that was good. To have a backup front loader that I can use for that project, because we are kind of it's time sensitive in a sense. We have a deadline that we have to meet, so maybe I should just keep it and use it as a, you know, use it there in a quarry, and then it's going to be kind of like a backup. Let's just see how much we can get for it, just to kind of what would that be? Front loaders. FC minor, but that's not down. No. Front loader is gonna be somewhere. I don't see them. Front loaders, but that's like a front loader for the tractor. Where would that be? Trucks is not under trucks. It's not tractors. It's not this. FC Miners Creations. Okay, that's Komatsu. Yeah, so that Komatsu is 99,000. I can get for it right now. You know, it's not bad. It's big. And that Komatsu, let me see. That Komatsu 32 tons, and this Caterpillar is same 32 tons. So it's they're pretty much the same, except the horsepower. Komatsu has a more horsepower. It's 858. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna use it as a backup now. It just occurred to me because I didn't expect this caterpillar to actually break down that easy. I mean, it's gonna break sooner or later, it seems like it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put 10 hours in this thing before I have to take it to, put it in the shop and do some repair on it. Why I'm bumping it into this trailer? Because my camera, I can't really see where am I, where I'm dumping. I think that's it. 9% left, so we're gonna just go out, grab our Manitou or Mapu or whatever is the name of it, and then we're gonna. How far did we get over there? You know what? I think what should we do? It's equal this out. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did you guys see that? How that trailer tipped? It's about to tip over. Like, I definitely need to worry because my center of gravity for my cars, it's actually I changed it, so they're a little more. How would you say that? They're a little more eager to tip. I guess that's not the right word, eager, but yeah, they can tip a lot easier. I kind of wanted to do it because just for a reason, when I go and do these forest roads with logs and everything else, I want to, like to be realistic. If I, flip over, I flip over, and then I have to get that vehicle out of the trouble, like I did with the truck this morning. It's the same thing, or last night, whatever it was, in the game time. But yeah, I want to count that to happen. That's why I kind of adjusted the vehicle. How much did I miss over there? Did I miss a lot? Nah, okay, I didn't. Yeah, that's not. You know what? I'm thinking, man, we're gonna be able to finish with. Maybe we're gonna be able to finish with this truck. That we just brought, this batch of manure. But let's see. I'm 56%, 55%. Oh, I think we're gonna be fine. One more loading a trailer, and we might have a little bit left. I mean, I can just with that whatever it's left, just fix these holes. These kind of like places where I didn't hit the spots. Okay, so we're gonna try to make this turn, just like leap a U-turn here. And then there we go. Okay, I'm making progress. This, I like fertilizing. It's fairly quick. It's the harvesting and plowing and things like that. Like that just takes forever because eventually it's gonna be faster when I get the machinery and equipment. You can run double the speed. I don't even know how this Rakovica performs with the plowing. I mean, it's probably not the fastest truck out there. Definitely, it's an old tractor and 170 horsepower. Oh, you kidding me? I wouldn't be able to finish this. How much I have left? So I pretty much have that one strip, and then this corner here, and that's it. Oh, my dog wants to get out of the room. He's been here in the room with me, but now he's squealing because he can hear the voices in the next room. So he's like, okay, he wants to go check it out. What's going on? Did somebody come? He has this. My girlfriend has this Pomeranian dog. I mean, it's super cute. I'm not into those big small dogs, but it's like kind of a very interesting character of a dog. And he loves this thing because my dog is much bigger. He's like a mix, Mischling. Germans would say Mischling. He's like a mix of black lab and a hunting dog or whatever. So fairly large. And then he loves play. I mean, he's like a puppy. He's year old, but he still has like a puppy mentality. Let me just let him out. Hold on, just a second. Bear with me. Good job. Yeah, so I just let him out. So anyway, so yeah, he loves this little dog. So what he does, he uses it like a, it's like a toy. He thinks that he's like a friend and a toy. And maybe he thought right now that she came, to visit him. Because he loves him. Then sometimes because this Pomeranian, it's like they call it Kleine Brown Tan Spitz. It's like it looks like a little lion. It's a really interesting little dog. So sometimes my dog just grabs it by like the back hair, and then just kind of drags it across the room. Like hey, come here, we're gonna play here. I found a better spot for playing. And this other dog is like 3 years old, so she's not having it sometimes. She's just like, she bosses him around. Like she's like maybe a quarter of his size, if even that. And I wouldn't even say quarter, one sixth of his size, and she bosses him around like she's the boss in the house, and because he's a very happy dog. He's like a puppy, He's like I never saw in my life a 1-year-old puppy. He's like my girlfriend maybe joked that he's a little bit like undeveloped in a, but yeah, it's anyway, it's funny though. All right, let's go do this. I think getting a hang of it, this thing. I don't know why does it. Okay, I'm just gonna dump it in there. Let me turn the camera around. I have to do this. I really don't feel like picking it up, to be honest. Like I just whoop. We don't wanna, yeah. We just want to load the trailer. We don't want to load the ground again. Oh no, not that way. I'm gonna hit that and take and tip it. Watch. This huge caterpillar. And then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what did I do? This caterpillar can definitely, if you tipped that 38,000 liter trailer with that MON, it can definitely turn that tractor over. All right, there's a little bit left to pick up here. Did I grab all of it? I believe I did. Oh, nice, and then there's a little pile here. I think that's gonna be almost 100%, and then we are done with this, hopefully with this field. It's gonna use that whatever excess is. Why is it doing that? There we go. It dumps it again. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, I'll try to pick it up. I need like a small front loader, to be honest. Like this thing is definitely not for this kind of work. But I don't have any other front loaders right now, so I'll just have to deal with using this humongous machine for this. Why is it doing that? Is it too full? It cannot be too full. Let me see. How? I thought I only put 1.5. No, it's 82%. So why didn't? Anyways, let's use this thing and then see what happens. Let's see. There we are. So it's gonna be 3. Yep. And then let's go get this field finished, and then I would conclude that for episode 3 of our life here in Rennebu Valley, because I need to go take my dog for a walk, and then that's pretty much I'm gonna finish this field. I'm gonna finish fertilizing it, and most likely I'm gonna maybe even finish plowing it before I start recording episode 4. just so you guys don't have to watch. And then in episode 4, we definitely gonna go for that ride to find that suitable spot for that gas station, and we can slowly start like actually transferring some equipment there, making some plans for the phase 1 of construction. So phase 1 will be acquiring all the necessary equipment what we think we need, transferring all the heavy equipment what we have over there we're gonna need for that particular job. So that's gonna be pretty much phase 1, and I'm kind of excited to get that thing done. But in the meantime, we have still to fertilize the fields, to plow them, to you know, I need to get done with the agriculture side of the things, so I can focus more on logging and mining and construction and all this other stuff. I mean, winter months gonna definitely be for that. Perfect. So, oh yeah, I missed a big spot over there. But yeah. So let me finish this. When we finish this trailer, I'm gonna shut off. And then if you're watching this, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me time, your precious time, watching this. And hopefully you kind of had fun and it was not a bad episode. You know, you saw my driving skills and things like that, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, good thing you didn't see that truck turning over. That would not be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice evening, and I will see you at episode 4 here in Rennebu Valley.